Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to convert proper fractions with a denominator of 2, 4, 20, 25 and 50 to percentage. Hello children, do you remember what percentage is? Yes, percentage is a fraction that is written out of 100. For example, 1 over 100 means 1%. 5 over 100 means 5%. And 20 over 100 means 20%. Now can you tell me what 50 over 100 means? Very good. It is the same as 50% and it can also be represented by the shaded parts in the grid. How about 100 over 100? 100 over 100 means 100%. And from the shaded part in the grid, 100% means the whole. From our previous discussion, we conclude that a percentage is the numerator of a fraction with a denominator of 100. Let's look at the example on the screen. Half is equivalent to 50 over 100 is fraction equivalent to 50%. The percent symbol is used in place of over 100. Thus, 100% equivalent to 1. Now let's do it another way. You know that the word percentage means out of 100. We use this sign to show percentage. 10 squares out of 100 are shaded. We can write it as 10 over 100 or 10%, which can be simplified to 1 over 10. Do you know how to change fractions to percentage? To change a fraction to a percentage, you start off with a fraction that you want to write in percentage. For example, to write half as the percentage, half of 100 is 50. So, half is equivalent to 50%. How about a quarter? A quarter of 100 is 25. So, a quarter is equivalent to 25%. Look at the diagram. Express 13 over 20 as a percentage. Remember, a percent is equivalent to fraction with a denominator of 100. What is the number when multiplied by 20 will give a product of 100? Did you say 5? Yes, it is 5. 13 times 5 is 65. 20 times 5 is 100. So, the percent 65 over 100, which is 65%. We could also calculate this way to find the percentage. Find out what percent is 13 over 25. See example. We use the cross multiplying method. Cross multiplying 13 over 25 times 100% over 1. There are 125 and 25 and 425 and 100. So, 13 times 4 is 52%. Children, finding a percentage with a denominator of 50 is very easy and simple. We don't need a pen and paper to calculate. We know 50 is half of 100. And to get 100%, just multiply it by 2. Let's find out what Adam gets for his math test. Adam got 47 over 50 for his math test. What percentage is 47 over 50? Using any of the procedures above, let's find out the percentage. See the example? The first method is to multiply by 2 to get the percentage. And the second method is to write down the fraction and multiply by 100%, cross out, and we get the answer. Mentally, just multiply the numerator by 2 if the denominator is 50. Summary. Congratulations! You have learned to change a fraction to percentage. You start off with a fraction and you have to write it in percentage. A percentage means how many out of 100. So half of the percentage is half of 100. Half of 100 is 50. And remember to add the percent sign. You give in some color in A4 paper. Cut the paper into half, quarter, and 3/4. Write the percentage of portions. Make it into a poster and sign it in your class.